Because she looked too much like her husband's mother, she was constantly abused by him. Desperate, she went to a plastic surgeon to change her face, but the doctor ended up making her look exactly like his late wife. The next day, when Luke came home from work, he found that Lena had prepared a full table of delicious dishes, and she was even wearing Lily's clothes. A faint, complicated emotion seemed to fill the air between them. Meanwhile, Lena's deranged husband was closing in. After checking through every purchase record, only 2 names remained unverified. One of them was Amy. The female officer accompanied him, pretending to be investigating a missing person case. She showed Amy a photo of the dress and asked her to find the same model if she had it. As Amy went into her walk-in closet, she suddenly remembered that Lily had bought that exact same dress. Could Luke have given it to Lena to wear? After Amy showed the officer and Charles her version of the dress, they had no choice but to visit the final address on the list, and that happened to be Luke's villa. The officer asked Luke whether his wife was home. Inside the house, Lena was so terrified that she ran into the bathroom, locked the door, and collapsed onto the floor. Charles's instincts told him his missing wife had to be connected to this place. Without another word, he barged into Luke's house. Luke demanded that they show a search warrant, but the aggressive Charles ignored him completely. When he spotted 2 sets of tableware on the dining table, he asked where the other person was. Hearing her abusive husband's voice, Lena began trembling uncontrollably in the bathroom. Like a hound, Charles searched every room in Luke's house, but he found nothing. Still, his sixth sense told him something was off in the bathroom. Just as he reached for the doorknob, Luke stopped him. Inside, Lena clutched the handle tightly, holding back her sobs. Outside, the 2 men stood locked in a tense standoff. Thinking quickly, Lena turned on the faucet. Hearing the running water, the female officer said it was probably Luke's wife taking a shower. Only then did Charles reluctantly release the doorknob. He picked up the dress and asked Luke where his wife's identical one was. Without waiting for an answer, he stormed into the closet and began rummaging through the clothes. Soon he found the same limited edition dress hanging inside. Charles froze. There were supposed to be only 30 of these dresses made, yet now there was a 31st. That discovery finally cleared Luke's late wife of any suspicion. Though Charles was still curious about who was inside the bathroom, he couldn't act without cause, so he and the officer left reluctantly. It turned out that while Charles and the officer had been questioning Amy, she had accidentally seen the purchase records and realized their next stop would be Luke's house. Acting fast, she contacted a delivery man and had the dress sent to Luke's home before they arrived. Luke quickly hung the dress in the closet, deliberately setting it up for Charles to find. After the 2 visitors left, Luke went to the bathroom and helped the shaken Lena out of the tub. Standing before the mirror, he told her, "The Lena Charles is looking for no longer exists." Encouraged by his words, Lena took a deep breath and nodded bravely.